I think rescue puppies are probably the best kind of dog because they love you. They know that you're taking care of them, and they know that they weren't being taken care of prior to being at IndyHumane. It's a different type of connection that the animal has with its owner. We were looking for another dog to play with Zoe, so we've got a 2-year-old dog, and we just wanted to give Zoe a friend so she wasn't all by herself, and we thought, of course, we were going to adopt. And as soon as we saw Xena online, we knew that we wanted her.
I put an application in online, and about a day later, Jessica, one of the vet techs there, who was actually fostering Xena, emailed me and told me everything there was to know about her, and when we got there, everybody was just nice.
She had been almost starved in her previous life. Some lady had found her just running around, and this size body right here, but she only weighed 13 pounds.
When Xena was taken in, her body condition was a 1 out of 9. Ideally, you're a 5, and then down is obviously poor condition. But even then, she was just such a sweet little thing with tail wagging constantly, always wanting attention. After we felt comfortable with releasing her from medical ICU, she went to foster care with Jessica Canalos, and she stayed in foster care for a few months until she hit her target weight. And then we were able to spay her and get her ready for adoption.
I was actually there the night when Xena first came in, and a woman came to the door and she had a large box, like a storage bin. We answered the door and asked her what was going on. She said she found a dog that had been running around the neighborhood. So we opened up the box and she jumped right out and jumped in our laps. She was super sweet, but very emaciated. So we worked on getting her evaluated, doing all of the medical treatment we could at that time. So I took her home and I had her for about 2 months in foster care. And she was a fantastic dog. She just had so much energy, was very sweet, got along with my animals really well. And once it became time for her to become available for adoption, we had her available on the website. And her current family saw her and applied for her. And so I met up with them, talked a lot to them about her and what she had gone through. And it was just a perfect match.
Working with the Humane Society has been really easy. We went in and we got to meet Xena, and we instantly fell in love with her. So we asked to take her home that day and adopt her, and they wanted us to do a foster, which was really cool. And so we had to take her back a couple times to get medicine, and every time we took her back, they were so excited to have us there. Now she's up to 40 pounds, and she's doing really good.
When I first saw them after the adoption, she just was such a good dog, so well behaved, and definitely seemed very happy with her new home.
When people hear the story of Xena, I think that the public needs to know, and our donors need to know, that that would not happen. It simply would not happen if donors didn't care. Everything that we do is reliant completely on them and the philanthropy of people who believe in us.
In a shelter, most of us are here because we truly love working with animals. We always think that we can solve a problem, and we're not right every time, but we're extremely resilient. And I think part of that is because we work with animals who are also truly resilient. These are beings who, despite sometimes really horrific odds, like Xena, they just want to love. And so what we do sometimes is heartbreaking. We have the choice to see the worst in people and the saddest of animals. And every day, my staff chooses to see the possibilities instead.
IndyHumane is important because of the number of animals we're able to help. The animals are incredibly resilient. They've been through so much. And then there's the staff who can come in and take care of them every day, and we're always happy whenever we get to see a great outcome.
When we worked with the Humane Society, Jessica in particular, she really took the time to make sure that Xena was taken care of and got the medical attention that she needed, and that was something that was really touching, to make sure that the dog was taken care of.
As I pop around to the different teams and see what they're doing to provide this level of care to our shelter animals, not only are they very well trained and very passionate, but they have hearts the size of the universe.
I'm very proud of the love and the respect that I think the community has. Lives and new chances for those animals wouldn't be happening if IndyHumane wasn't there doing it.
There really isn't any other place like this, certainly not in the Midwest. There's no other shelter that has the capacity for care that we have. And the structure, support that we have from donors, volunteers. I mean, our volunteer staff is amazing. So many hours that they contribute.
Our experience adopting Xena has really impacted our life because we have another dog and we love her. Everything we want in a dog, and she is an absolute cuddle bug, so she's very good at snuggling. And she keeps her sister entertained, and so that's helped out. She's completely fine with sharing, and now she's wonderful.
So the IndyHumane Society means to me that there's a group of people out there that really care about animals' well-being.
I see us as kind of a community of people who are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible for a life of a shelter pet. Something we're really proud of is our 4th year veterinary student teaching program. Students from Purdue and other veterinary schools come here during their 4th year to train in shelter medicine and also to train in general surgery, and the feedback we get from them is fantastic.
We're very fortunate to be able to provide a lot of care and a lot of extra care that some places can't provide. We provide all the supplies foster parents need: food, litter, kennels, everything that they need, and we rely heavily on donations for that. And so we are able to take on cases like Xena and give her all of the care she really needs.
The Humane Society, to me, is an organization of people who just care. It's just people who want to make a difference. They want to help these poor, unfortunate animals who, without them, would most likely be homeless and would be finding scraps on the side of the road.
The animals that we encounter bounce back because we have amazing medical and behavior experts here. We have teams that can answer any problem that people have. We truly believe that we can offer those solutions, low-cost options, behavior options.
We are the intersection place in the city for lives that come together with humans and animals. We have all of our programs really in place where we want, and what we are doing now is making sure that we are fully sustaining what we are doing.
Heart, to us, is at the center. That's what IndyHumane is. We're the heart of what animal culture should be in our city.
You make a difference. You are IndyHumane, and you make something spectacular happen. You make lives happen. You make these stories happen. You make these miracles happen. You change the city, and you are going to help us make Indianapolis more humane.